so much for giving me this opportunity.
My pleasure.
I was chasing you since long time, and finally I got you before this financial year closing now. Sir, your first reaction about DT visiting your office? How do you see?
It's fantastic, and we have been associated for now over two
Yeah.
2.5 years, and I see the way DT is working.
That's
I
great, sir.
think they're spending a lot of time and effort in IT fraternity, and I wish them the best.
Thank you so
Always.
much. So these are the words, which always inspire us to do better work with the support from the industry veteran like Neeraj sir. Sir, to start this conversation will be all about, what you have achieved in last financial year and what you're going to plan for the next financial year. So your reaction about how has been the year so far?
The year has been with ups and downs. We had a plan of growing by around approximately 50% on our previous year. But despite all ups and downs, we have been able to clock at least 40% growth. And our main focus always has been on HP workstation and mobile workstation portfolio, where we have given substantial growth in this financial year. And we hope to continue the same in the next FY also. So here in this workstation growth, we have achieved more than what we have always committed to our brand, which is HP, and we are really proud of it.
So can you talk about some milestone जो पिछले एक साल में हुआ है और वो आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था इस ग्रोथ में?
What I can say is that the biggest milestone to help us achieve the growth target which we had for 23-24 was the opening of our Center of Excellence, right in Nehru Place, where we are sitting right now.
Right.
This is the world's first HP Z Center of Excellence, which basically showcases the entire portfolio of HP workstations and mobile workstations and use cases around them, applications, uses under every industry vertical today. And we have leveraged this in last 1 year to not only showcase what can be achieved using these hardwares and applications from ISV partners. It has given customers the confidence that what kind of performance they'll get even before they decide on investing into the hardware.
That's great. Means, what we can see here, we have already covered this news that we were part of that launch, and this was a huge investment which Neeraj sir has done for this place, which can be used by any customers who can walk in and can check the device, can test something, what software they want to run. So obviously going forward, if somebody wants to visit this place, this is one of the unique places you can find all your high-end solution what Neeraj sir can advise to you. Moving to next part, sir, because HP is what we have seen VNS and HP working since long time. So how do you see this can be a historical relationship you are having, very true and loyal to one brand. So how do you see this kind of engagement you are having?
This is fantastic. We've been engaged with HP from last approximately 25 years.
Yeah.
And HP is the only brand where we feel at home.
That's great.
Level of confidence which we have on them and they have on us is out of this world. And we have always put our stakes, all our investments, all our time and efforts along with HP only. The only thing I can say is my blood is blue, not red.
That's great. So, because working with a one brand, in such long journeys, is certain a kind of loyalty you have proven, and that is the result you are getting back. Because what you can get, HP solution, what you are providing, no other companies can provide with such kind of facilities for testing like. Moving to next part, because you work with HP, but there are a lot of OEMs on a generic term. Okay, you might be seeing there are some kind of limitations are from there, from the brand side, any OEM side. You met a lot of industry people,
yeah, sure,
distributors and all. Right. So do you see there should be some thing which brand need to do going forward in this calendar year or this financial year that the partner should be happy?
Absolutely. The biggest success any brand can have is first they need to be very transparent with partners to build confidence with them. Secondly, the portfolio which they want to launch or maybe work in the market, they need to take ample amount of feedback from partners, because partners who have been working in the market from say 10 years, 15 years, 20 years know the trends much more in depth as compared to a lot of guys in OEMs who are actually working only on dashboards and PPTs. So whatever happens on the field is what the brands can get feedback from partners. And going forward, the way the industry is moving, the next decade is on AI, ML, deep learning, and everything. So every brand has to
Focus.
put their stakes into these technologies to ensure they are in the trade, relevant, they are relevant to their customers, they are relevant to their partners. Otherwise, they are not going to be existing anymore.
So very two means crucial point what Neeraj sir has shared with us, which is very important. Sir, I'll be asking one thing about you're working with HP. So how do you see HP is taking feedback from partners like you and working on the solutions what they can bring?
HP is very proactive and very open in taking feedback. What I can tell you is they have a lot of roundtables with partners across the country throughout the year. They try to take feedbacks on how they should be marketing their products. They take feedback on what kind of specifications they should be coming out for the hardware. And most important, they even understand that partners can be very, very proactive and crucial part in telling them what kind of pricing should be is correct and relevant to exist and grow the market. So HP takes feedback end to end, and that is their biggest. And they are best marketing company in IT I've known.
Yeah, because I keep on following you on LinkedIn and the social media platform. You are part of certain activities which is happening across, not in India but across globe. Neeraj sir is part of those delegation. What we can say is getting a lot of exposure plus training on the AI machines and everything. What you will be sharing with the Indian customer. Sir, distribution business is not an easy task. Okay, being into this industry, we understand the challenges what distribution business faces day to day. What do you see? Means currently, even the Lok Sabha dates had been announced. Okay, so 2-3 months ups and downs. So
the next 3 months are going to be tough.
Right. So how do you see? Means certain challenges. What you need to work on, because this message can go to the smaller partners who might be facing certain challenges, which you can advise them that you have to overcome like this.
Distribution. If I talk about distribution, the biggest challenge in distribution is lack of information of portfolio flowing to the partners. So most of the brands are able to communicate their products and their offerings to their best top lot, but the information does not flow to the routes and does not cover up country and remote locations. So secondly, a lot of training and education is required for T3 partners, channel partners, their sales reps, to ensure that they become your spokesperson for your product, for your features which you can provide, the solutions which you can give to the customers. So the biggest gap which I see today in distribution is that most of the distribution partners today try to focus only on the product and the price point. Whereas the essence in distribution is to enable your next tier to not only know the product, they should be confident enough to talk to the customers about their products, about solutions, and how they can give a complete infrastructure quote to their customers based on their problems which are there. So what I see is most partners struggle here, and if a distribution partner has to grow and has to be relevant in the market, so they need to work with the brand hand in hand, ensure that they are giving best of the trainings and hands-on on their portfolio, handling their sales reps queries in a way that they are educated enough to go and talk about the products in depth rather than just quote about the specification and the price. So the biggest challenge remains that where they don't, as soon as the customer comes back with a query on the code, most of these partners don't have any answers to it. That's where the bottleneck is.
Right. So this is one of the major issue which Neeraj sir is talking about. There is a gap between at the bottom, there is a lack of awareness, clarity, so that the brand should work on getting a good clarity at the bottom level, so that there is no lack of communication and the products are being delivered to the customers.
And the knowledge about the product, what all the product can do.
Correct.
So most of the time, the partners would only talk about the model number of a product and the price.
Correct.
They don't have anything further to talk to the customer about.
Right.
So the best thing the simile which I give to every of my T3 partners and their sales rep is
Right.
that you need to be doctors.
Correct.
You become doctors for your customers. They have a problem. You should know this problem is going to get solved by what kind of a solution. Pitch that solution to them. Once, if your one iteration you are able to solve it, so you can hook on to the customer for lifetime.
Obviously.
Otherwise, you're just quoting and you are maybe L1, L2, L3 and you are competing. But once you are able to address the problem, the customer will always listen to you from next time.
And that is one of the the key success mantra which Neeraj sir is sharing, because the relation which he's carrying from the customer since started his journey, and that's the reason behind his immense success.
Sure.
Right, sir. We are now into the next financial year. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm sure that you might have meeting with your sales team to have set certain target for the next financial year. So what will be those targets? What are the growth you're expecting by next year?
Now we've got the platform after opening this one center
Right.
and proving that this is going to work. So we have proved to the brand HP, we have proved it to a lot of other channel partners. We have given we have given we have given a case study which shows that this is how the business has to get conducted, right? So in the coming FY, we plan to scale up our centers in multiple cities.
Okay.
And we also are already in talks with our OEM. And as far as revenue is concerned, we are gunning for 100% growth. So this coming FY 2024, we definitely are going to double our revenues.
Of course. And you're talking about how you're gonna achieve those revenue, because there are separate avenues which Neeraj sir is planning, and next financial year will have a great. Sir, I'll just leave with you one message. Okay, everyone is talking AI. Okay, AI.
Yeah.
You also keep on posting some AI things.
AI,
so
ML, and everything.
to the common not customers, the partners, okay, who are connected with you, a large number of partners, they're confused on that how AI will either this AI buzz will help them to sell more, or it will be kind of objection will be created in mind, so there will be more queries about AI. And
AI is something like AI is basically a software code which does some part of your work on your behalf, so you don't have to spend so much of human time doing the same job. So maybe example, if I'm talking to you right now and the background is not looking good, the AI has to take care of it and automatically
that's
right.
Yeah, that's true.
If my voice is going up and down, the AI has to take care that it's streamlined and working absolutely fine. So the way industry is changing, the way customer demand and expectations are changing, and everybody wants results in less and less time, AI is going to be a necessity. It's not something where you can live without it. So AI is going to be there on your mobile phones, AI is going to be on your desktops, on your laptops, on your workstation servers, cloud, everywhere. And these AI applications are opening doors for enormous amount of business, because the kind of installation of hardware which is there in India or anywhere else in the world does not have the capability to do these kind of AI jobs in the time frame which we want, right? So example, if you go in for a new AI laptop, which you may have it in the next 2-3 months in the country, the laptop, you open up an Excel and you don't know how to put the formulas, you just tell AI, it'll do it for you, it'll make pie chart for you, it'll make 3D models for you. So you need not be very proficient with Excel, but AI can do it for you. So these kind of small AI enablers are going to get penetrated even to an individual. So AI is going to create the next wave of growth. It's going to be there for the next 1 decade. And this is only the start. So it's like saying wherever we are, we can, rather than we say we have to grow, we can say we have just started.
Correct.
So growth is enormous.
Right, sir. Means, you talked about majorly 2 points. Means, as I understand, it means, for the partners, AI is something is creating a business opportunities which you're talking.
Absolutely.
There will be requirement for the different kind of setup of a system, which will give additional business to the partners. And one, what you said about the Excel and everything, because in business, in any business, we need Excel support.
Absolutely.
So with AI, even reseller is getting a help from the AI.
So AI is something which is going to make life easy for individuals, for IT resellers, non-IT resellers, for government organizations, for institutes. Every vertical, everybody in the world is going to use AI to ease their work which they are doing at the moment. And the hardware and the software AI which is going to come bundled is going to make this the new wave. It's going to be a revolution. Like Microsoft is coming with an application called Copilot,
Right.
and this is now being going to get bundled with a lot of OEMs are going to have it shipped with their hardware.
Okay.
With a single one touch key right on the device to
Create.
launch Copilot. So it's like trying to say that if you got 10 VC meetings to do in a day, you can attend two. There's an overlap of one meeting. You
Right.
tell AI to take care of it. At the end of the meeting, he'll tell you what transpired, what are the key points you should look at, rather than going through the entire recording of the VC.
Right.
So that is, it goes for everybody. It could be a student
Right.
who has just missed a coaching class.
Right.
And the AI will tell you that these are the things which were discussed in this chemistry class.
Right.
And you go through these and you are up to the mark. So AI is going to be there from a standalone device to analytics, data analytics happening at commercial level, whether it is about traffic lights, whether it about buying behavior customers, or an AI is going to be there on the cloud too. So
Right.
this is something which is like we had, if I would say, we had a IT revolution earlier, 30 years,
95,
95, 96. This is the next wave which is coming in.
Obviously, means
And whosoever is ready for it
right.
is going to reap the best of the benefits.
Sir, can you share something about what HP is doing for the AI? Means you are getting training and everything. So how we can talk?
HP is partnered with all the stakeholders who are involved in enabling AI. If we talk about processors, so HP is partnered with Intel and AMD, where Intel and AMD are coming with processors, would have a separate NPU embedded in a CPU,
Right.
which is a Snapdragon NPU, which will take care of only the AI part of computing.
Okay.
Then HP has a tie with NVIDIA. NVIDIA has got a lot of GPUs, which are absolutely ready for AI. They have made a lot of libraries. There are more than 10 million data scientists in the world. And all of them use libraries by NVIDIA called Panda.
Right.
And those libraries are like you buy a NVIDIA GPU, you start using Panda, and you can do most of your data analytic jobs on the go right away. You don't need any kind of setup apart from that. So HP and NVIDIA are really working hand to hand in this. Then they have tied up with Microsoft to come up with the AI applications in their devices. They have worked with Google, where they are doing a lot of things where they would come up with products jointly to ensure that AI goes to everybody in the market.
So, sir, you talked about the AI, which even I wanted to learn from you, because you're part of certain global things which you're sharing with me. We'll conclude this discussion, sir.
Sure.
But I want you to throw a message to because AI is something, and this place can help them to decide what machines are needed in the future. So how this place will help to the customers and end customer with the AI if they are looking for an AI solution?
So what I can tell is anything and everything which will drive AI would be showcased here.
Okay.
So if we talk about end customers, they can always come and experience the hardware and the software. If the kind of applications which I was talking to you all those things. They can just experience it before understanding how they can change lives for them.
Right.
Similarly, all our channel partners are more than welcome to come and experience this kind of products, get trained on those products, showcase the same things to their customers to enable them and see how they can change life for their customers.
Right.
So AI is something where anything and everything which comes gets launched worldwide. We are going to immediately demonstrate, train, show use cases of those AI technologies,
Right.
and ensure how any trade, even in household things, AI is going to do wonders. It's going to do wonders.
That's great. Means, we'll keep on sharing messages from Neeraj sir, going forward. And sir, I'm wishing you a great success going forward next financial year. And maybe next year when I'm interviewing at this place, you have different numbers, much more numbers what you're expecting.
So maybe we do it at a different place.
Right. So maybe, and you talked about, opening of a multiple centers. So maybe we are doing in different city. So Neeraj sir, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Always pleasure talking to you. You're also energetic and give a lot of information. Thanks for the opportunity.